Is it just me, or does it feel like from September to the end of the year, there's just so much to do? We've got year end work priorities, the holidays, New Year goal planning, and more, all while trying to keep our finances in check. It's no cakewalk. It's a time of the year I love personally, but if I don't prepare for it, I'm left starting the new year feeling behind. I don't want that for you or for me. There are certain money moves to make to prepare for the holidays so you can keep the focus on all of the other year end shenanigans that ensue. It can be so tempting to let the thrill of the holidays or the stress of all we have to do convince us to worry about our money and spending later. Don't fall into that temptation. Let's take some time now to implement helpful money strategies that keep our finances in check throughout the holiday season. The first one is to set your spending limits early and make your shopping lists. As much as we can blame time for flying, and that means no chance to get prepared, we know the holidays come around the same time every year. And yes, I'm talking to myself here. That means come September, October, we should be getting our spending limits and shopping list finalized. Set spending limits early so that you can avoid overspending later. Because a plan is everything. When you're setting your spending limits, make sure you determine your entire holiday budget. Don't just set Christmas gift limits, include everything: gifts, travel, food, decorations, events, and even donations. Allocate your income to each of the holiday spending areas you will have and make sure that the amounts you set are realistic. If you only have 500 a month to dedicate to the holidays from now through December, planning on spending 3,000 for everything means you'll be overspending. So create a holiday budget tracker or holiday spending spreadsheet to keep track of everything. And once you've determined the amount you'll be spending on your gifts, make your holiday shopping lists ahead of time. This will help you start shopping early and keep an eye out for all of the things you want to purchase. Number two, automate your holiday savings transfers. One thing I always recommend for financial organization is having one account for one purpose. So open a separate holiday spending account or create a dedicated sinking fund specifically for the holidays. I like the thought of a sinking fund more than a checking account because at least you'll have some extra interest in there if it's in a savings account before the money is spent. But if it's just easier to have a separate checking account and debit card, that's just as effective. And once your holiday spending account is opened, set up automatic weekly, biweekly, monthly transfers into the account leading up to the holidays. So, for example, if you want to save $800 by December, start in September and transfer about $80 a week. See why it makes sense to start preparing early? The earlier you start, the less you'll need regularly to reach your ideal spending amount. Okay, number three, keep tabs on your accounts throughout the season. I feel like this is such an underrated holiday money move. You have a dedicated account for your holiday expenses, so make sure you're actually keeping up with it. As you spend money on holiday costs, regularly check in with your account to make sure you're staying on track. Speaking from my own experience, it's so easy to go overboard with holiday spending. I mean, of course, we need new ornaments every year. So, dedicating 15 to 30 minutes each week to check in on your holiday spending will make all the difference. Use this time to review your transactions and your balance, track any credit card usage specifically for the holidays, and make your payments accordingly, and monitor for fraud or unexpected charges. Money management should always be a top priority, but managing your money during the holidays really does require some extra attention. If you need to leverage banking app features or budgeting tools to stay on top of everything, then set those up now. Put yourself in a position to succeed. And finally, plan for post holiday expenses now. This is another holiday money move that people don't really think about. I mean, the focus is always on all the spending that has to happen in November and December, but do your future self a favor and think ahead for any January bills or expenses that could throw your normal budget off. Make sure you count for any back to school or back to work costs that you need to cover. Make sure you account for any credit card annual fees coming due. And make sure you account for any new year goal related expenses. You can set aside a small recovery buffer as you save for holiday expenses that can just help you offset some of that extra January spending. Also, with all of your holiday spending done by the end of December, consider any cash back or credit card rewards you may have accrued in the process. They can help you cover the cost of your January expenses so your budget isn't completely thrown off. So here's the thing, the holiday season doesn't have to derail your finances if you prepare early. There are so many other things you can focus on. So why not put some money systems in place to make sure you are on track financially during this wonderful time of the year? Always make it a point to set and review your budget, automate your savings, and keep your spending intentional. Those simple actions will take you very far.